Alright. Oh, I left my water bottle. Alright. We are back, guys. Had to take a little dinner break. It was really good. They, Mama Monty and Monty made homemade corn tortillas. They were delicious. So we had fajitas for dinner. It was really good, guys. It was really, really good. And I gotta readjust my chair. Ugh. Guys, I swear, I will eventually get myself a chair. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ow. Alright. Just wait on Discord to let people know that I am streaming, that I am back to streaming. I want to finish getting Cogsworth and Lumiere. Anytime, Discord. There it goes. Alright, now you guys know that I'm streaming again. Alright. It was in the library. Yeah, we'll go through here. Oh. Is there anything else in here that's dusty? Hey, Silent! I'm back again! So I am, had my little dinner break. Yes? Oh, thank you. My keys. Appreciate that. So we had our little dinner break, and now we're back to finish getting Cogsworth and Lumiere. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else that's dirty and dusty that I need to clean. I don't really think this place counts, but we gotta make rose fertilizer. Is it not here? Oh, I need a crafting table. Okay. I don't know where a crafting table is, guys. Is it one in the garden? Hey, thank you, Tanner. Monty and Mama Monty made homemade corn tortillas for our fajitas. They were very good. Okay. Crafting table, crafting table, crafting table. One has got to exist somewhere. Crafting table! Yay, thank you. I was like, there's gotta be a crafting table. And rose fertilizer. I don't know why I thought I had to cook that. Alright. Let's use it. Oh, I gotta add it to my watering can. Alright. And water the rose bushes. Ooh, look at how pretty those are. I gotta gather the roses?
Ah, there you are.
Okay. I don't see where it says... Oh, okay. There we go. You just finished your milk and cookies and your dad eats one already, and it's the last 3 cookies. Cogsworth. It's Oreos, but with Reese's peanut butter inside. Ooh, fun.
At your service.
Your fertilizer recipe worked.
Wonderful.
Beyond my grandest expectations, those roses are magnificent, if I may be so bold. Though it's a little odd that they're rainbow colored. That is a tad unusual. I wonder what could have caused this phenomenon. Madame Blanche must enjoy bright colors. Didn't want to presume which color would be our favorite. I have no idea, but we should really put them on display. Madame Blanche didn't want to presume what color would be our favorite.
Yeah.
That would be the most hospitable and polite ideal, but she is fictional.
Do go on.
In any case, those roses are far too lovely to let wilt. Let's display them in a vase at once.
Carry on then.
Okay. Oh, in the hallway. Okay, cool. Love that. I'm actually gonna take the hat off now. So, we're at bases in the hallway. In the empty hallways. What vases? What vases are you talking about? Oh, here? No. Must be upstairs. In the first base, second base, third base. What empty vases in the hallway are we talking about? Talking about these? Nothing's glowing. What empty vases are you talking about? Oh my gosh. What vases? Nothing's glowing. These already have flowers. Those aren't vases. What are you talking about? Surely not those. Those are candelabras. That's a chair. Where do you want me to put these flowers? Come on. Empty vase. Where are the... If I were an empty vase, where would I be? Wait. This is not... It says in the hallway. But I guess this is... I guess it means I guess that means entry hall. Okay. Pick up. Oh yay, we got a key, guys. Okay, let's go talk to Cogsworth. Oh, hello, Lumiere.
I see.
A fine job, Missy. Wait, is that a key? Yes, and there's a new page too. It says hard work brings rewards as bountiful as seeds sown in spring.
Splendid.
Wise words. This instructive tome on home management is most useful.
Oh, that's good.
Unlike, say, a certain layabout candelabrum I could mention.
Oh.
Layabout? I've been trying to solve our mystery. Look at all these white medals. She's left us a clue. We just arranged flowers, you lackadaisical lantern. Of course there are flower petals about, but the roses aren't white, you overgrown pocket watch. Oh my god, guys. I forgot how much fun these two were. Missy, after seeing this evidence, what do you conclude? Is there a ghost in the castle or not? Many odd things have happened so far. The choices may alter what is yet to come inside the castle. I'm not really sure. I'd like to see what happens next. Then let us continue our efforts as though our fate was in our own hands, which it is. Okay. Like the page said, there's more hard work left to sow here so we can reap the rewards. Okay, Cogsworth. We do also have a second key, which means the third must be somewhere.
Oh.
True, we shall have to keep our eyes open for that. No napping for you, then.
I don't doubt you will succeed.
Lumiere. Welcome back, mon ami. The castle is looking better already. I'm grateful for your assistance with these strange circumstances. I'm glad I can help. I wouldn't want to disappoint Belle and the Beast. I can't leave you alone to deal with this. You are most kind and courageous to lend a hand in a haunted castle. I really don't know if it's haunted or not. Let me prove it to you. We have found pages from a book on home care, which implies that the rest of the book must be around here somewhere. That would make sense, but what can we do about it?
How marvelous!
I know this castle like the back of my hand. Well, the back of my flame. I shall illuminate every bookshelf and search for the book.
Too true, too true.
In the meantime, perhaps you can continue restoring the castle by replacing some of the decor. I can do that. Wonderful. Your aid is most appreciated. What's the plan then? Please tidy up any decor items that are out of place while I search. Soon enough, I shall find La Dame Blanche's book. Is that the
Au revoir.
Is that the lion statue that I broke in order to get part of the key? Return the standing candelabra to its place near the stairs. To its place. Yeah, I broke that lion statue, okay? That was me. I broke a statue. To the library. Shortcut. You've never made corn tortillas before? To my recollection, I don't think that Mama Monty and Monty have either. Flour tortillas. Yes. But not corn. They were very good, though. Even held together well. Alright, we got page number 3. You should be waiting near the grand staircase. Let's go find Lumiere.
Bonjour,
I
mon
finished
ami.
redecorating and I found another key. There's another page too. How fascinating. What does the page say? It says, if at first you haven't succeeded, then my advice you should have heeded.
Huh?
Suck my blood. La Dame Blanche is mocking us. The book eludes us. Yet she sends us one page at a time. No luck finding the book on home care then? No, I've searched everywhere and not a trace. Did you check in the back of the
It cannot
closet?
be.
I've looked every spot of the castle that I can. Wait, are there parts of the castle you can't search? Well, there's the West Wing. His Highness's private rooms are there. I cannot possibly enter there while he is away. You can't, but I can. Thank you for your discretion, my friend.
Zut alors.
Let us hope the book is indeed in the West Wing.
Au revoir.
How are you guys supposed to clean while he's gone? Wait, never mind. I've seen the West Wing. You don't clean while he's gone. You don't clean while he's there either.
Welcome.
I have the book, but it's in pretty bad shape.
Cannot be.
Oh no, this will not do. I dare not open the book in its precarious condition. Can we never turn the page on this mystery? Literally and figuratively, I mean. Maybe I can repair the book? It is old and delicate. Do you have materials to do that? Maybe we should find an expert. But who understands this kind of work? Belle? She loves books, and I'm sure she's fixed up some of them. But of course! Why did I not think of that? Just wait! If you visit Madame Belle, you will see His Highness, and he might be upset to learn what has transpired here. Don't know. Don't worry, I know how to talk to the beast. Maybe so, still, it might be wise not to mention La Dame Blanche. But please, go see if Mademoiselle Belle can help repair the book. And give her and His Highness our best regards.
Don't be a stranger.
Hey! Alright, we gotta go talk to Belle. Oh! Hold up. Real quick. Hang on a second, guys. Hey, Monty! Monty! I know you're like... Sorry, guys. I wanted Monty to hop on, so she hasn't seen all of the renovations I did around my valley. So, I wanted to show her. Hey, Monty! Since I'm here, she's currently busy researching for Curious Tales that we will be doing on Thursday. So, alright. I want to show real quick what I've done. I'm super proud of it, guys. Like, so proud of it. Some of y'all already saw it in my last stream, but we do have a couple other people here. With the new update, you know, you got... So, I am so proud of this little area over here, okay? I moved Scrooge's shop and the boutique, and then you have Remy's house. And then I put this little fountain there, and this little mazy plant thing. So I'm so proud of that. And I moved Chez Remy over here, right next to Tiana's. Gave him his own little seating area. And I found a place for the clock tower. I was able to keep my pumpkin patch. Hi, Beast. Hey, come back with me to your house. So I have Belle and Beast over here. We'll circle back to them. I got Mulan down there. And then I planted a garden for Pocahontas. And then I moved Cinderella. And of course, Anna and Elsa are there. And then, thank you. Up here is where I put the exhibition hall. And so you have, I put like some snowy stuff. So you have like the little snow castle and a little igloo. And there's a little icy fountain out front. So this thing is huge, and it was Monty's. Yes, I put pathing down there, and I was like, ooh, the snowy pathing. So I did that one, and I had to stop periodically because I'm like, oh, I don't have enough. So I had to go stop, get out of like, you know, decorating, and then go to my workbench and make more. But I'm so proud of it, guys. Like, so proud of it. And I do intend to try to do more, like, I hadn't really done much with the Frosted Heights, like, I didn't even have anybody up there, and then, Mulan has her house, I moved her tea shop over there, and then she has, like, her little training area, which I'm quite proud of, too. So, some of this I'd already done, but I did add a few other things over there, and then I moved her tea shop. And then, of course, we have Belle and Beast's house over here, which I probably will move the table at some point, because if I remember correctly, he has a greenhouse that I'll have to figure out. But, yeah, I'm really proud of it, and thank you, Monty, and if you want, you can go back to your... Oh, I have not been in their house! Have I been in their house? Their house is pretty! Where do y'all sleep? But okay. I like that painting in the background. Oh, where's Anna and Kristoff? Okay. I did kind of just do a speed run over there, didn't I? Okay. So, you have Pocahontas, Cinderella, and then Anna and Kristoff are over here next to Elsa.
Don't you just love summer?
So they are over here. And then you got Cinderella over there. And I debated on moving Kristoff's little shop over by his house, but I think I kind of like it there. Yeah. So I intend... So I moved Cinderella, and I intend to put Buzz and Woody, or at least Buzz or Woody. I think I want to put Buzz, because he's in the RV, if I remember correctly. I'm going to put him in the meadow, and I think I want to put Woody carousel on the beach. But yeah. And then I gave Pocahontas a garden, and it is onions, corn, zucchini, which is a kind of squash, and potatoes. So it is all foods that Pocahontas would be familiar with from like their native kind of thing. I originally put wheat, but I went back and did a little further research and found out, nope, wheat came from Europeans, so I put onions instead. So she has a garden that is as close to like accurate as I can get for Pocahontas. So yeah, I just have like a bunch of Disney princesses living in the Forest of Valor. I thought about putting Jasmine here, but I thought that Jasmine, climate-wise, would be a little more comfortable in the Sunlit Plateau. So, now we're going to go talk to Beast. And thank you! I think it looks great. I'm so proud of it. So, if you want to go back to researching whatever it is you're doing for Curious Tales, by all means, thank you for coming to my little tour. Alright.
Thank you for speaking to me.
It's good to see you, Missy. I've heard you were visiting the castle. You've been gone a long time. Cogsworth and Lumiere send their regards. They've been a little busy. Busy? With what? They're doing some spring cleaning. They should be keeping the castle clean at all times, not waiting for a particular... Oh, whoa, calm down. Calm down. You're right. I'll let them know that next time I see them. Please don't be so hard on them. Lumiere and Cogsworth must be so bored now that you're away. Yes, and they found a book of advice on how to take care of the castle. I see. Oh, but it's badly damaged. I was hoping you would know how to fix it. Well, all it takes is some patience and a little glue. Here, Mr. McDuck sold this to me. It's very handy at fixing books. Oh, is that the super glue that just keeps getting passed around in Monty's game? I think that's the super glue that just keeps getting passed around. Thanks, Belle. Please repair that book and tell Cogsworth and Lumiere to study it well. I expect the castle to be in perfect shape. I was wondering, perhaps they could join us here in the valley. Your castle will be fine, and they do deserve a break. Well, maybe they really should finish whatever they're doing first, though. I'll fix a book to help them do that. See you soon.
I'm
so glad we get to talk.
You're here.
Au revoir. My God, they're so cute.
I'm so grateful that Belle sees me.
Oh, that's so... Okay. I'm so grateful that Belle sees me. Oh my God. Like, guys. Okay. Now, to a crafting station. I know. The beast is so sweet.
Humans are amazing. Discover and create.
Okay. And prepare the book. Yay! Damn it, Remy, don't scare me. Remy, jump scares. Well, I did give it like a nice little stone bench to sit under here. Because I thought that looked really cute. To have like a little place to sit over there. So, I might reposition the chairs a little bit, like the chairs and table, but I don't know. It's kind of cute. So, I figure, you know, they're right there. All right, you head to bed. Good night, Tanner. All right. Let's go back. Alright. Come on, Nevermore. Flicker, let's go. I think, I want to unlock Toy Story next. But I'm gonna have to grind for, Starlight, guys. So. Alright, Lumiere.
Welcome.
I've prepared the book on home care. It looks like the last chapter is a guest book, too. As I suspected, La Dame Blanche thought of everything related to hospitality. While you were gone, I prepared the stand. La Dame Blanche would be pleased to see that we've taken care of her book. You're always prepared.
Wonderful.
Now, I'm glad you noticed.
Aha.
Please, place the book on the stand so it can be properly displayed.
Now go, be bold, daring.
Okay. Pick up the key. Where's the key? Key.
Just
What
the
did
one
you
I've wanted
find?
to see.
A final key for the triple locked box. Bravo! Well, what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Open it.
Farewell.
Oh. Okay. I got a mask. I guess we'll equip the mask.
Enchanté.
Well then, what was inside the box? An invitation to a masquerade ball and a mask.
Yeah.
Kiss from La Dame Blanche. Well, you hush about that, you silly ghost story. We opened the box by restoring her book. Clearly, she created this mystery for someone to find it.
Oh, unacceptable.
Nonsense. This could be a prank from some previous inhabitant of the castle or an unseen visitor. Exactly. Like a ghost.
Do go on.
You know, I didn't mean that. Wait, Missy, is something wrong? This invitation reminds me of something, but I can't quite remember. It feels magical, but also sad. I have a weird feeling about it. Okay. Cogsworth, what are we doing? We're sorry, Missy. We never meant to upset you. Yes, my apologies. We've been sorely neglecting you. An invitation, a mask? Clearly we must throw a masquerade. And Missy will be our guest of honor. You're absolutely right. Never mind who put those trinkets there. We must host a masquerade for Missy. I mean, you don't really have to. But, okay. Cogsworth! Come back.
I see.
Now then, Missy, are you ready for the most magnificent masquerade party? You don't have to throw a party for me.
How amusing.
Don't be ridiculous, but of course we do.
Do
Now,
go
if you'll
on.
excuse me, there's much to do. Please, find somewhere to sit while we prepare. Wait, you don't need my help? Of course not. This is our job as hosts, Lumiere and I. Along with the castle staff, will prepare everything while you wait. Hey, Nishi, thank you for subscribing. And it's going pretty good. We're getting Lumiere and Cogsworth finally. But I don't mind hoping A little? That is kind, but this is His Highness's castle, and you are our guest. Yes, but I'm a friend of the Beast, too. I'm a friend of Adam, too. I mean His Highness. And Belle, I feel wrong not to help.
See.
Fine, you can help. A little. What should I do? If you insist, would you kindly fetch the fine cutlery? It danced off a little while ago in the direction of the garden cellar.
Yes,
I'll set the
yes.
table. After that, perhaps you should check with Lumiere. After all, our Maître D should have some dining ideas.
Now, be on your way.
Okay. Go to the garden cellar. Okay. Wait. You gotta go up to go down in this game. Am I finally gonna be able to go somewhere that the door was locked? Or are they just over here? Well, how are you doing, Nishith? Oh, wait. Wait, I already read that. Okay. Okay. Random, but okay. It's not what I was looking for. Yes! I did see that he pled guilty. I'm glad you're doing good. Did you hear that I totaled my car last Monday? I'm fine. I wasn't hurt at all. I'm still surprised the car got totaled because I was only going like at max 15 miles per hour. I don't know what that is in like kilometers. Yeah, and it was literally like within 1,000 feet of my house. So there, I posted pictures in the general media in Discord. So you can see the damage to my car, okay? Like, I glanced down at my radio for like 2 seconds, and like I had pulled out, I was parked on the side of the street outside of our house. I did a little U-turn, and then like I was driving, there were some cars parked on the street. I glanced down at my radio for like 2 seconds, and I just heard the crash, and the other car has like a couple of little dents, a half broken taillight, and like paint scrapes from my car. And my car peeled like a banana. Like the front passenger side of my car, between the front of the car and the door, it just peeled away the metal. And like, yeah. So they just decided, you know, that insurance was handling everything, but yeah. I found out last Friday that it got totaled. So I'm devastated, particularly because of the fact that now this was the car that we were using for work. So this is the car we were Ubering in, and now Monty has a car that is like 10 years old. So yeah. So we gotta figure out, either get real jobs, oh, I don't think I've read this one. In the young woman's village, no one believes the story about a man made of stone. Even when she showed them her thorn wounds, they scoffed. You know, honestly, Monty and I, we were talking, and we were like, kind of glad it happened when I was only going like 10 miles an hour. Because, like, can you imagine what would have happened if I was going like 40 or 50? Yeah. So that was my week. Last week was dealing with the insurance company and all of that. I'm still waiting to hear back because the insurance company's got, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. So we were going to go out and Uber today, because we're going on vacation this weekend. That was already planned. So we were going to go out and Uber, but we got a oil change because, you know, trying to get the car ready. So original plan was to take my car because my car is newer, but that's obviously not happening. So then they were like, you need a coolant flush or radiator flush or whatever, and like we just had our radiator on that car like replaced. So yeah, so we went to go talk to the mechanic person, but they were closed for the day, so we ended up leaving the car there overnight. So we came back early, so you guys got more stream for me. So, yep, can't complain too much about that. Let's go talk to Lumiere. But, yeah, it's been a week. So, alright, let's talk to Lumiere. Hello,
friend.
Lumiere. Do you need any help preparing for the party? Of course not, Missy. I have everything under control. Then let me put it another way. Would you like some company? Ah, yes, I would appreciate that, my friend. Someone new to talk to would be quite refreshing. And you are right, Nishith. It is an important safety feature. The energy does need to go somewhere. It is better the car than me being damaged.
How marvelous!
I shall allow you to help me just a little. One of the dishes I am planning to serve for the party is a charcuterie board. Oh, guys, I love charcuterie board. That is like my favorite lunch, okay? Yeah, I was fine, other than, like, pretty shaken up and stuff, obviously. And then I did kind of have a bit of a crash out on Friday when I found out it was totaled. But my dad helped me get this car. And he was, like, so happy to help me get this car. And it was my first actual car where you, like, go to the dealership and you get a car. And my dad helped me. And it was kind of like this small little bit of, like, almost, like, losing my dad again. Losing a part of something that he helped me to get. You know. So, yeah, it was sad. I love charcuterie! As do I! One board can please so many different palates. Guys, I love a good charcuterie board. Like, I really do love a good charcuterie board. Oh. But you must locate the ingredients around the castle, then assemble them and place them on the table. I saw cheese. I saw cheese. Okay. Let's see if we can find any of the ingredients. But yeah. But I'm just grateful that at this, like, exact moment, bills are kind of, like, handled. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what we're doing moving forward. The ability to be able to get another car and all that good stuff, you know? So it's just a bunch of, like, headache logistics. You know what? That is a great way to think about it. Nishith goes, think of it as him making sure that you are safe even now, and that's why you came out of it fine, even if the car got messed up. That is actually a really great way to think about it. That's butter. Okay. Screamed butter. You know? I can't argue with that. Okay. Creepy, crawly crab. Okay. Oh. Why is there so much food just hanging out here in the, like, the library? Make that make sense. Okay. Okay. We need a crab and an oyster. Is any of those, like, hidden in the garden for any particular reason or another? Did I read this one? The man of stone and the young woman headed deeper into the woods. They were truly free and chased adventure together ever after. Oh, I found the end of the book. Okay. That's fun. I think I read that one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No. Okay, if I were stuffed for a charcuterie board, where would I be? Charcuterie board. Wait. I can speak, said the man of stone, and I would be able to move if not for these cursed thorns. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's go check in here. Yes. The young woman tried in vain to free the man, but she wounded herself and vowed to return with help. Yay! Oyster! That's funny. Why is the oyster creepy? And why is the crab creepy? I don't understand. Okay, now we're gonna make a charcuterie board. Alright. Charcuterie board. Alright. On the table near the piano. Okay. Like, I don't mind helping. Ooh, that looks nice. You go have a charcuterie board. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, Cogsworth. Cogsworth. Cogsworth.
May I help
How are the party preparations going? Splendidly, the table's set, the food is ready, but I cannot help but think something is missing. Nishith goes, you once totaled a car too. About 10 years ago, it was a second-hand car going around 30 at night. A cow suddenly appeared out of nowhere on the road. While I was there, was a bus to my right. Out of instinct, you swerved and you hit an electric light pole. Passenger side door wasn't openable. I was glad to be wearing a seat belt. which is still, oh, it's not normalized there outside of the biggest cities. Oh, I did not know that. My mom taught driver's ed for like 25 years. So a lot of my childhood, she was teaching driver's ed. So, putting on a seatbelt was like, this car don't move until everybody's got their seatbelts on. It's it's law here. You can, well, okay, so where I live, the person not wearing their seatbelt, as long as they're over 18, they get the ticket, not the driver. If you get pulled over and somebody is found not to be wearing their seatbelt, the person not wearing their seatbelt gets the ticket. It's still not normalized. You only bruise was on your knee from hitting part under the steering wheel. Well, that's really lucky that's, you know, the only like little injury, like the only injury you had. Thankfully, I didn't have any injuries. I mean, other than just being shook up and just emotional issues, but, you know, I wasn't really, like, I wasn't hurt or anything. I didn't even get any, like, whiplash kind of stuff. Missing? Do you need more guests?
Yes,
Unfortunately, that's not possible. There's no need. You are a guest of honor, Missy. I know. We should decorate. Of course we must create a festive atmosphere.
Do go on.
Let's see. Oh, some rose garlands from the frame would frame the dining room nicely. I'm sure I could make that.
Wonderful.
If you don't mind, that would be helpful. Just place them in the hall when you're done.
Until we meet again.
Like, honestly, I was really lucky, all things considered. And the other lady's car, like, she wasn't even in her car. I had to go, like, find her. We have, like, a clubhouse across the street that is used. Oh, I gotta find, I don't know where those are. Let's go try to find the garden. That are, used, we can rent it for, like, parties and stuff for people in the neighborhood to use. And, just this lady, she doesn't even live in our neighborhood. She was just, you know, playing games and stuff with her friends in there. And I'm like, does anybody in here own a red car? And she's like, I own a red car. I'm like, well, yeah, I accidentally hit your car. I'm real sorry about that. But if it makes you feel any better, the damage done to my car is a lot worse than the damage done to yours. Not that I really think that that helped. I didn't exactly say that to her, but I did apologize like a gazillion times. I think I annoyed her with all my apologizing, but guys, I felt so bad. Because I, you know, I've actually been a pretty good driver for, like, almost, like, for years, and it just, you know, okay, yeah, it was bad. Same for me. I was shook up too. I was renting a room in a house whose owner was a doctor. He ended up checking me to make sure I was fine when I got back. You were like 3 or 4 miles away from home when it happened. So you got a ride from dad's friend. Okay. I literally was on the same street. I was like 1,000 feet or so from my house. We were able to park the car. The car still ran. The car still drove. The tire wasn't messed up or anything. But, like, yeah, it's just, ugh, it made me so sad. Okay, Okay. 'Cause I don't know where that is, but it says it's in a brown bag near the crafting station over here. So it should be over here. Something glowy. Is that you? No. There it is. Yeah. So, So yeah, that was my week last week. Alright, now I can craft it. Oh my gosh. The cats are like running back and forth in the hall. I can literally hear them. Alright, rose garlands. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Okay. Place them in the hall near the windows. I went the wrong way. This is fine. Wearing a seatbelt is law there too, but it's irregularly enforced. In smaller towns, it's not enforced at all. The government's been working hard to make wearing helmets normal for bike riders. Oh. Ow. I cannot imagine not wearing a helmet if you're riding a motorcycle. Alright. Oh, look at how pretty it is! Oh, that's so pretty. Let's talk to Cogsworth.
At your service.
Bravo, Missy! This is a marvelous addition to the castle's decor. Thank you, Cogsworth. What's left to do? Only the most important task of all, celebrating! It's time for you to enjoy the masquerade. Put on your mask and enjoy yourself. Don't you have to wear a mask too? If there's one rule about clocks, it's we cannot cover our face. Okay, great. If you don't mind, I'll take a picture to remember the moment. Take a picture? Well, we'd have to ask your highness, but he might have an unwanted painting that you could keep. No. I have a device in my pocket that draws. Remarkable! I look forward to seeing it.
Best
Okay,
of luck to
you want me to take a picture? Well, if I'm gonna be at a masquerade, excuse me, but I gotta look the part, okay? So, we got a gold and blue mask going on there. So, we gotta have a dress. Oh, fabulous! And then, I got the green one today, because I thought the green was pretty, but the blue one definitely will go with that. Ooh, what is... Oh, but that's so pretty too. Oh my gosh, I've got so many pretty dresses, guys. Nah, not quite that one. Yeah, I think that one, the rose one, yes. And then I need, let's see. Let me look at necklaces. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. But maybe the pink one instead. Nope, the red one because there's red in the mask. There you go. Very pretty. Wait a minute. Ooh. No, I think the rose one. Yeah. And then I need earrings. All this for a picture, guys. Let's see. Gold rose earrings. Silver rose earrings. Maybe the books. Oh, the little books are cute. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. Do I have any bracelets that'll look nice? No, all I got are watches. Okay. You don't know how traffic tickets work here. You've been in a stopped car twice. Once for a broken license plate. A bike guy hit it earlier. Another for not having a license plate, even after duration for getting one after purchase the car over. Both were resolved with a fine on the spot with a receipt from the... So basically, I've never actually gotten a ticket. I've been pulled over and given warnings, basically for things like your headlights out, So your headlights out and your license plate light is out. So it's our law, at least here in the state that I live in. I don't know about other places, but here in the state of Texas, you have to have little lights that illuminate the license plate. And I will tell you what was the most absolute bizarre thing that ever happened to me was being pulled over twice in 2 different towns within an hour. Like twice in 1 hour for that license plate light. I got it fixed the next day. But I didn't know that it was out, and I was out delivering, and I was at a stop sign, and the car behind me, their headlights went off, and I didn't realize it was a cop. I'm like, that's weird. And then I go through the stop sign, and immediately sirens, lights, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I do? And so the cop's like, hey, you know, your license plate light is out, and I'm like, oh, okay. They're like, we at least like you to have 1 light on there, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I will get that fixed, but I was on a double, so I was delivering 2 food things at once. So I had to go deliver the other order, and it was in like a town over, and so I'm at a stoplight, and I'm in like a very much like country, kind of like 2-lane roads. It's later at night. Not like too late at night, but it's like around this time-ish. For me, it's like 9:30 p.m. So I notice this time the lights go out. I see it in my rearview mirror, the lights going out again. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. And yeah, lights came on, and they're like, ma'am, do you know why I pulled you over? And I go, I imagine it's because my license plate light is out. And they're like, you know? I'm like, well, I got pulled over like 30 minutes ago for it being out. So I'm like, I'm an Uber driver. I'm just trying to deliver this food, and then I'm going to go home, and I'm going to get it fixed tomorrow. So they let me off with like another warning. But like, guys, pulled over twice in an hour was insane. That has never happened to me. I think she looks pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. Maybe a hairstyle change. Ooh, very pretty with all the flowers. Let's do that. Wait, I have a new hair. Oh, I got that hair from Prince Eric, I bet. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, oh, yes, that's the hair. That's a beautiful hair. Okay, there we go, guys. Stopping at stop signs is also not a thing there. You can get pulled over for not making a full stop at the stop sign. So it's not wearing a seatbelt when you're in the back seats. I think that not wearing the seatbelts in the back seats, I think that varies on states here. I don't like that angle. Let's try that. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. You can't think of anyone wearing a seatbelt in the back seat ever? My dad had a 1966 Thunderbird. Oh, beautiful car. He was restoring it and everything. He literally put in seatbelts in the back seat for me. We've done it once again, Cogsworth. No, we've done it once again, Cogsworth. No one can hold a candle to the events we hold. Indeed, old friend. It's been such a long time since the castles felt so welcoming. Everything is much brighter. It's almost as if... Don't say it! Don't say it! La Dame Blanche is pleased with us. Ugh, you just had to, didn't you? That's fun. Okay. Okay. Cogsworth. Thanks to your assistance, our masquerade was a grand success. Most places in India, traffic rules are more of a suggestion. Whew. Okay. Sometimes I feel like that on the freeway and the speed limit is sometimes more a suggestion than an actual, like, thing. And the castle has been restored to tip-top shape. Thanks you two. It was a great party, but... Oh dear, you look upset. Is something on your mind? It's just this old invitation. It makes me feel sad and weird, like I missed out on something. Something I can't quite remember. It's not your fault at all, though. The party was fun, and I really appreciate it. I had fun at the party, but I hope you had fun, too. Mais oui! We most certainly did. So now that the castle is restored, do you know what you want to do next? We should probably see if Mademoiselle Belle and His Highness are in need of our services. Where are they staying? Dreamlight Valley. I think you both will love it. It's a village full of people who are friends of Belle and Beast too. Then they must be fine people. Cogsworth, we must go to this valley. Even the name inspires me. It sounds like a place for adventure.
I see.
But Mrs. Potts and the others will worry. I must let them know we're coming. That we are going anon? I shall consider it. At present, my duties require my presence here. The cobwebs alone are a frightful mess. But you go on, see what this new village is about, and bring our tidings and assurance to His Highness. That I will. Au revoir, mon capitaine. Lead the way, missy. It is usually handled within the same police force, yes. But there are, like traffic cops. So, there's just different departments within the police department. So, you have, like, Vice, which is things like drugs and, women of the evening, and, those sort of things. Gambling in places where it's not illegal to gamble. And then you have, homicide, which obviously is self-explanatory. You have, like... So they have different, like, things, and then they have, like, traffic cops and stuff. Speed limits are also not really a thing here. Like, they exist, but almost no one follows them. Only in areas managed by Forest Department. They enforce it. They'll time you between checkpoints. Wow. I mean, they do pull you over and you do get tickets here for speeding. But it depends on, like, where you are and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay, let's return to Dreamlight Valley. I love this look. This looks so cool, guys. Yeah. First thing I do when I get a bit extra monies, order myself a new chair. My office chair broke, so I have like a dining chair thing that I'm kind of sitting on with cushions. It works though. It gets the job done. It's great for sitting. Oh, gonna have some water. It's welcome Lumiere. Yay! Okay, welcome Lumiere. Gasp! I remember this place. It's amazing, mon ami. And you, Missy, my deepest apologies for not remembering you. Don't worry about it. The forgetting must have affected you in Cogsworth. It's all coming back to me. Before we left for the castle, you gave us something for safekeeping. A card of some sort. Wait, none. An invitation from La Dame Blanche for the masquerade. Quick, show it to me.
Magnifique.
You got it about the police. You have a similar thing
Please
there.
continue.
They're usually at a state level. So we have local police. So we have like the city. So we have like the local police. Then we have like state police. And then there's like the federal level of like police. So there's like things like the FBI and the CIA and stuff like that. The FBI is like the federal. The FBI is really like the federal thing. So we have some towns are so small though that they have like a sheriff and a deputy and maybe like one other guy, and usually like in states like that, in places like that, state crimes are like the state police can be called in. Yes, it's the invitation you gave us, but it has changed. Fascinating. Wait, I remember now. I gave this to you because I couldn't bear to look at it. It just made me upset to think about, but it's clearly full of dreamlike magic and feelings. That's it! The magical invitation must have attracted La Dame Blanche to the castle. Sorry, Lumiere, but I think this invitation was La Dame Blanche. All my negative emotions were haunting the castle. I cannot claim that I understood it all, but if the haunting is done and we are reunited, all is well. None? You don't think you have local police at all? You think there's some ranks in regular police that become national level. Oh. Hey, Kelfang! I cannot... I'm just glad you came back to Dreamlight Valley. As am I.
Of course.
Now, let us go visit His Highness and Mademoiselle Belle. His Highness is right over there.
Bold, daring.
Go inside Beast's home. Okay. Oh, I am so proud of some of the stuff I've done here. Like, I did this last night. I've shown it off a few times in the stream, but I'm really proud of it, okay? I worked really hard on the placing and, like, everything. Okay. Excuse me, Scar. And then in the Forest of Valor, of course, we have Belle. And over on the other side, we have Pocahontas. She was released with the new patch. No, with the new update that came out this week. So we got Pocahontas this week. And then we got Cinderella over there and Anna and Elsa over that way. I am dressed like a princess. You have separate Central Police too, called the CBI. Oh, which is identical to the FBI. Nice, nice.
Thank you for
Your
speaking
Highness,
to me.
Mademoiselle Belle, it is magnificent to see you both again. Oh, Lumiere, we're so glad you could come and join us. Yes, welcome. It's good to have you here, but where is Cogsworth? Alas, he insisted on staying at the castle. He said he could not abandon his work. Oh, but he's missing out on so much. Can't you do something? I can't fault him for his dedication to his duties. That would set a poor example. What if you write him orders telling him to come here? What if you tell him to leave the castle? He will. That's true. Fine, I'll write him and direct him to come to the valley immediately. Missy, will you bring him my letter? Of course I will. Cats, you have my thanks. Yes, thank you, Missy, and thank you, Beast. I like to call him by his name, Adam. You know. Oh, Lumiere, I can't wait to catch up. Yes, please tell me everything that has happened in the valley, mademoiselle.
Goodbye.
I'm doing my best French impersonation today. Oh my god. I think the cats are driving the dogs downstairs nuts. There was something shiny over. And then I have Mulan over here too.
Mulan sure seems happy here. Makes me happy.
And then I have up here, I put the... So the new update came with something new with Olaf. So it's like this exhibition hall thing. I don't know if you play Dreamlight Valley at all, Nashith, or if you just watch us occasionally, but it's, not Dreamlight Valley. Okay, Stardew Valley, it's kind of like the community center where you literally, each room has like a thing. Kalefing says, if I had the ability, I would love to study the different law enforcement groups around the world. That would be really cool, actually. Do I have anything? Actually? No. I think I have an apple. Here, have an apple. So basically, you're bringing things from each of the different biomes and putting them, in the different rooms. You've seen Stardew, but not play it. Okay, so this kind of reminds me a little bit of the community center, where you have to, like, gather certain things, but this is for each biome. You are gathering up, like, so this one is for all of the gems, and then this is for all the flowers, and then this is for all of the, like, food things that are in... This one is the Peaceful Meadow. Or, yeah, this one is the Peaceful Meadow. And this is Olaf's whole thing, and, Scrooge helped build it. So, this is what it's kind of giving me, but it does have this really cool, like, display of, like, the actual, like, town, the valley, and all that, which is kind of cool. And then there's Olaf up there. So I put it in the Frosted Heights, because I thought, like, that's cute. I didn't realize that there were the little, You're impressed with how much content Dreamlight has in only a few months? It is true. And then I think this one was unlocked. So I just haven't really done anything with this much. But I probably, like... Oh, cool, I can put a corn. Here, have a corn. But I probably will, but maybe more off-screen. They have so much content, it is insane. Alright, so only the 2 of them are unlocked at the moment. But it literally is like each biome and all that will have a similar thing. And there is a map. You can literally fast travel to this. But I didn't like it being in the plaza because it was so big. And I just couldn't find it. So Monty was like, why don't you put it in the snowy area? And I'm like, oh my god, that's a great idea. So I did. And so I decorated this and stuff. Obviously, I need to get rid of the ice things again. Those are always popping up. So, yep. So, it's fascinating, like, how they interact with each other and with people. You've seen UK police casually knock on a door and arrest a murderer as if they're having a conversation. Then US, guns blazing, yeah. And you have India, where everything depends on who you know and how much money you have. Oh, and then we have Pocahontas' house. And then I put a garden down here for Pocahontas I tried to plant plants that would have been native. So we have onions, corn, and zucchini is a kind of squash. It's the closest squash. It was either that or pumpkins, but I didn't put pumpkins, and then potatoes. So I don't know if Pocahontas herself would have had potatoes, or if those were more towards, like, Mexico and all that, but, you know, they were native to North America. So, there you go. She has a garden. I actually really like Forest of Valor and how it's turning out. I need to do more with the Sunlit Plateau and some of the other biomes, but I've moved so many princesses up here. It is ridiculous. Because well, technically I have 2 queens and 3 princesses here. Because Anna and Elsa are both queens in their own right. And, yeah, the other 3 are princesses. So, yeah. So I'm quite pleased with my little gardening and my little setup. I worked on that for hours after my stream yesterday. And then I am probably going to actually put... We have been playing Dreamlight Valley nonstop since basically January, when I got my thing. So yeah. You know, we finished the game, and then there's still so much content even after you finish the main portion of the game to keep going. So, I think when I get Buzz, I'm gonna put Buzz here, and I think I'm gonna put Woody on the, just the lions casually checking out Maui.
It's so good to see you.
It's funny. I might want to move my well, but I like my beach too. I got Moana and Maui, and then you got the prince and Ariel right behind him. Ursula's all the way down there by herself, and then Donald and Daisy being close to each other. I think that's super cute. See, I thought about putting Jasmine and Aladdin in the Forest of Valor too, but I thought that the Sunlit Plateau, at least climate-wise, made sense for Aladdin and Jasmine. Maybe not, but I'm sorry, I don't really have, like, any desert biomes exactly, so this is as close as you get. But I mean, I have, you know, Mirabelle up here. Oh my gosh, it's like never ending to clear this place out. So I got Mirabelle up here, and I have Aladdin and Jasmine, and of course, Simba and Nala. So I also thought that Jasmine, she had a tiger. She might get along with the lions. They're just this tiny little tower. And then I'm going to put Alice, of course, Alice and the Cheshire Cat. I'm going to put them in the Glade of Trust, where I have put all the children so far. So because you know, let's annoy Mother Gothel with the children. And the thing is, I'm a big nerd when it comes to trying out the cultures of the world. Religion, food, dances, etc. Anything is cool for my brain to learn. That's neat, Kale Fang. Oh, Nashith! Monty and I had some curry the other day. So she had some... We were at a outdoor, sales, so it's like this thing that happens here in Texas in a small town that it's called First Monday, so it's basically a big, huge, like, craft fair, garage sale kind of, like, it's a huge thing. It's like acres and acres of, like, I mean, people are selling anything from, like, soaps to antiques to, well, there were pew-pews, and swords and knives and all kinds of stuff. It was really kind of cool. And, there were various places with food, and there was a food truck that, was, an Indian food truck. And it was, gluten-free. It had gluten-free options. It also had, like, vegan and dairy-free options, and we were, like, so excited. Like, so freaking excited, because, like, honestly, we weren't sure that we would even be able to. So I had, a pork belly curry, and Monty had tofu curry. So they were really good. Let's go get Cogsworth. And I really enjoyed the pork belly, like, a lot. Let's see. I think it was like a coconut pork belly, like a coconut sort of thing. So, it was on the spicy side, but not like overly spicy. I've gotten a little bit better with the spice in the last few months, actually, guys. So, it was over rice, and it was like, I don't know exactly what all it was, but it definitely had, like, I believe it really was made with coconut milk. But it was really good. The tofu curry was, no, it was tofu. It was good, but not quite as good as mine, if I say so, you know, but, there you are, Missy. How is Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? Coconut-based curry means it's South Indian. Okay. See, I know that I know that it's like a huge, so it's kind of like saying, oh, I had barbecue. Okay. But where did you get your barbecue? Because there's a huge difference between, like, Texas barbecue, Georgia barbecue. Like, I get the regional differences with stuff. So yeah, coconut-based curry means it's South Indian. Okay, see, I didn't know. It was just, I want to know, I want to learn, but we were just so excited to find something we could actually eat. Because, like, everything was just, like, basically, like, here are, like, corn dogs. Which is like a hot dog breaded in like cornbread and then deep fried, and they're usually not gluten-free and they're usually not dairy-free. Or they're at least not gluten-free, you know. So, but yeah, like the only thing that we couldn't have was obviously the naan. And I think there was one. Yeah, corn dogs are tasty, but they are very unhealthy. But I mean, that was kind of like the atmosphere of it, you know. It's kind of like you go out there, like we drove like a good amount of distance, and we were ending the day with a concert that we were going out there. So like, it's one of those where you go make a day of it and stuff. But yeah, corn dogs are tasty, but they are really unhealthy. So yeah, there was a lot of different types of things like that. And then we find this one food truck, and what was really, really funny is we had finished eating and we were walking off, and Monty and I, we were just talking, and I'm like, you know, I'm really, really happy that we found something that was like gluten-free. And all of a sudden this lady goes, excuse me, did you say gluten-free? Where? I'm like, oh, that food truck over there, the Indian one, the curry food truck. And she goes, thank you so much, because, you know, when you have dietary restrictions, you find a place. Rice is indeed gluten-free, yes. So pretty much rice is something that's safe. Fried rice is not always, especially if it is like an Asian fried rice, that's not necessarily going to be, because the soy sauce has meat in it, so you have to get a gluten-free soy sauce. Guys, I even found out that certain brands of bouillon cube have gluten in it, you know. So like, I gotta watch out for that. I gotta watch out for so many things. Like, we're not celiac, so like it's not going to like make us sick in that way, but it does affect us, which is why both Monty and I are gluten and dairy free, because of, you know, health and all that. So it goes great with a bunch of Indian food. It's like a regular part of a meal. I eat rice a lot. Like, I eat a lot of rice. Currently, my go-to is I like to chop up broccoli, put it in the rice, add some kind of protein. Sometimes it's just something as simple as a few pieces of lunch meat that I chop up and put in there so that I have like a protein in it. And then I will usually add like some kind of sauce. I like to put some butter and salt. I can do with just butter and salt, but I do like to add like kind of sauce or whatever and stuff. But no, I do that a lot. Although I'm going to try to start mixing it with half rice, half cauliflower rice. Just because I probably don't need that much in the way of rice and carbs. But, you know. How is Lumiere doing in this valley of yours? He misses you already. Oh, really? Well, I don't miss him. I've gotten so much more done around here without his interference. You know, it's okay to admit you miss him. You can join him in the valley. Are you sure? His Highness won't mind. Actually, I've got orders right here telling you to go there at once.
Thank you. Huh?
Ah, my gears, why didn't you say so? I've already let Mrs. Potts and the others know I might be going. We must depart post-haste.
Now, be on your way.
Yeah. Your comfort dinner is dal rice. Dal is a sort of lentil soup. bunch of varieties based on which lentils you use. Lentils? I actually want to try those because they're supposed to be really, really good for you. Because of another health condition I have, I need to be eating more protein. Sort of thing, which is, I do try to do that and stuff. But lentils are supposed to be really, really good. But I have not had much in the way of lentils, but I do want to try some more different Indian dishes again. I think that was really good. And it was somewhat spicy, but not like overwhelming spicy. And because Monty and I have been eating some Thai food, and one of theirs is like this peanut sauce with chicken over rice with broccoli. Guys, I mean, broccoli, and it's wow. How did people not know I was autistic? Same thing, different format. Anyway, yeah, but I had been slowly, whenever we eat this, Ramalong Song is what it is called at one of the restaurants. So I have been increasing my, I've been increasing the spice level, and I'm now at like medium spice on this. I'm quite proud of that. Cogsworth, this place, I remember it like it was yesterday. How could it have slipped my mind? It was the forgetting. You posted a recipe of the kind of dal you like, but you can see which lentil you get and search for recipes based on that. Nice! Don't worry, it affected me too. Well, even if there was a reason, Missy, I'm truly sorry. Though I'm glad we were able to celebrate together at the castle despite it all. Oh, you seem upset. Was the masquerade not to your liking? Our party was great, but the invitation? It was a magical memento. I've been looking for them for a while. The dreamlight magic is what caused the chaos at the castle.
Do go on.
Oh, yes, I remember you gave it to us for safekeeping. You seemed melancholy at the time, I dare say. I didn't pry, of course. I will look at that recipe real quick. Ooh, that looks good. Along with steamed rice? Ooh, that looks really good. Can easily be made vegan and gluten-free. Okay. Okay. It's a party I wasn't invited to, though. Why, I don't remember. I couldn't... Oh, it's a party I couldn't attend. I think I was sick or something.
If you see
You know what? I wasn't invited to.
Oh.
I'm so sorry you have regrets, my friend, but you did receive the invitation and you did attend a party, did you not? I guess I did, but it wasn't the same as the one I missed.
I see.
It could be. It couldn't be. Times and people change. As a clock, I know that far more than most.
Splendid.
But the masquerade was just for you, to show how admired you are. And isn't it something to cherish? I think I have to make my own new memories. And you will. Come now. We must go and see Lumiere, His Highness, and Mademoiselle Belle. Don't dawdle. It's also not particularly spicy if I don't want it to be. Nice. Back to Beast and Belle's house. I am rocking this dress.
I love how every day here is different.
Alright, let's talk. Cogsworth. Oh my goodness.
So good to
Cogsworth!
see you.
You've arrived! And just in time, I presume, Your Highness, Mademoiselle Belle. It is good to see you again. Oh, Cogsworth, I missed you so much. It feels like I haven't seen you in ages. Cogsworth. Lumiere's told me nothing of what happened when Missy visited. Missy, will you tell us what happened back at the castle? The castle was dark and strange, things happening. Paintings flew around, the garden was in shambles, the pages of household advice book were appearing out of nowhere. Lumiere thought it was a ghost called La Dame Blanche, but Cogsworth and I knew it was something else. It was dreamlight magic from an old party invitation I'd given to Cogsworth and Lumiere for safekeeping. The strange memento caused weird things to happen, and that looked like a haunting. I'm sorry for all the trouble, really. That sounds alarming, yet quite fascinating. True. He's no Prince Charming. Wait, they're new and oh, that's what I was going for. They're new and a bit alarming. I'd love to hear more about it later. I'm sure it was an accident, Missy. I'm just glad no one was harmed. Lumiere, Cogsworth, we're so glad you're here. And thank you, Missy. You've brought us all back together. It was a pleasure. Cogsworth, Lumiere, Belle, and I have discussed the matter. You must stay here in our home. Thank you, Your Highness. We shall do our best to serve you. Of course. Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I do some dusting? No, you don't understand. I don't need servants here. Somehow the valley is different. And Missy has shown me many wonderful things I wouldn't want you to miss out on. Do you really mean it? Missy, is this true? The valley is my responsibility, and I want everyone here to be able to choose their own path. What a noble sentiment. Thank you so much, Your Highness, and you too, Missy. But what will we do now? You heard him. Whatever you like.
Too true.
Let's have an adventure, shall we? Starting with investigating those white rose petals over there. White petals? Oh no, don't you dare start that ghost nonsense again. You know, Dreamlight Valley might have completely different ghosts for you to find.
How marvelous!
Don't encourage him. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I suppose.
Alright! I do gotta go. Alright. I got Cogsworth and Lumiere. And also, my internet has not, knock on wood, crapped out on me once. I don't know what it was, but it seems, hopefully, I didn't mess with anything. I think the internet may have just been having an issue. So, what quest do I still have out? Okay, I have a quest for... Okay, I need to get Aladdin to level 4, Belle to level 4. I gotta unlock Alice and the Cheshire Cat. I gotta get them to level 2. I gotta progress further with Simba. Okay, so basically, I gotta go give people things, befriend people, get people up. I do have a quest for Peter Pan. So I am gonna go find Peter Pan and open his quest. And then I think I'm gonna leave off there. And I will probably grind for, he's in his house. Okay. I will probably grind for friendship stuff, make people, like me and whatnot. And, work on, the Star Path and getting Dreamlight, probably off-screen. And also maybe, Olaf's thing. Just, not, actually talking to Olaf about anything, but, just, you know, putting stuff in the thing. So yeah. But I gotta go talk to Peter Pan. He's in his own house. So nice. So we have... Oh, hello, Ariel. I gotta do Eric's quest so I can, like, get her legs. I assume that's how you get her legs. Oh my gosh, Peter Pan's house is so cute. I have not actually been in Peter Pan's house, but look at that. Hi, Peter.
Want to have some fun?
Do you run things around here or what? Shadow tag. Okay, let's start quest. Can't talk right now, I'm busy. Remember how my shadow led you through the skull rock? Well, after that, it disappeared and I can't find it anywhere. I'll help you find your shadow. You will?
Yes.
That'd be swell. Does this happen a lot? Oh, sure. You and me used to catch my shadow all the time. We'd play tag with it, set traps and stuff. It was real fun. I bet you don't have much fun anymore being a grown-up and all. Rude. I have you know that I just went on a ghost hunt and had a ball. Like a literal ball. I still have fun and I'll prove it. You can try. We'll see. Say, right before you got here, I thought I heard Minnie yell. Sounded like she was scared. I'm gonna go check on her. Follow
Wanna
me.
have an adventure?
Alright, so guys, I am gonna leave it off here. And I'm gonna hit save, and I will see you guys next time. And I hope you guys have a great day. And Nishith, it was great talking to you. And, yeah. You are welcome. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye!